Brilliant. Came in here to pick a film because I'm frustrated. And I just went, I've looked through all them and like, what do I want? It's just a pain in the arse. They're all jumbled up, like half of them films are Nicolas Cage. I watched Long Legs last night. Daddy. Scary, so I was kind of wanting to keep up a horror theme, but... When it comes to work, I try to keep everything in nice, pristine order, because if you need to find something, you go, right, it's right there, you know. You can have your little... maybe see little favourites, but it's got to be in some order to find stuff. Say if I want to find Dream, a little dream, I go right to DR, and I can just go, Dream, a little dream. If I'm at home, and I want to find something, not happening. And it's to do with space. So, again, this is all fine. At home, I need to find it, because I'm not too bad. The only film I've ever bought twice on DVD, Blu-ray, is Total Recall, the remake, funny enough. Recall. So I plan on making a little random video about organisation and talk about films that I own, forgot I own, have, hard to find. So yeah, this video will probably at the start of every other video. Bye bye. This original idea started because of space. Not for space for that, space on the computer. We're doing the tour. And I've got a couple of piles of notes of like, put some arrow together. And then alphabeticalized it. Wait, it's not going to go alphabetical in there. Will you fuck off? Any need? Fuck me, it's a 20 zone. Oh, but like I didn't mean to. Wait, well you kind of did. Okay, so you've seen the start. Don't really remember the start, but obviously being a Blu-ray collector and working in obviously a video shop, DVD shop, I've been buying loads of random stuff. And even though I try to keep it like military order at work, you know, alphabetical, look doesn't count and stuff like that. At home, boom. Now in room 5 above us, hundreds, if not thousands of DVDs. And DVDs are kind of crazy because obviously VHSs come out, then they never come out. Like I've just been filming something for Suburban Commando, never been out on DVD or Blu-ray, so I've still got the VHS. And then films like still came out on DVD, I've never seen the light of day on Blu-ray. Yeah, get me trailer thought here. You can see where I was standing in the loft yesterday. Actually, I'm a bit worried. Right there. Hi. So yeah, you buy a house and you buy DVDs and you think, but there's loads of, they're right above me. So, might have to shift some weight around in the loft. Boom! It's floorboard up there, so it's not like they're going to come crashing down, but I believe the plaster is really truly fucked in this room. Okay, so where was I? So the other day I had a massive clear out of pretty much sort out. Not clear out, a sort out. And I sort of got all my Blu-rays together and put them in alphabetical order. No genres. Kept some of like 88 films and Arrow videos together. Kind of like little nerdy little collections and stuff. Got the wrestling stuff in here, for example. Off the screen I can see I've got my Tremors collection. So there's groups and pockets of stuff like Gremlins are all together. All the things are together. But the predominantly of Blu-rays are all boom. And then in the bedroom I sort of took like my favourite Blu-rays out into there, so when I look at the night time, what I want to watch, what I want to revisit it, especially with the new telly downstairs, it's kind of like nice and refreshing rather than going there and it's just a clusterfuck of just colour, you know what I mean? No order. And like, the only film I've ever bought twice is Total Recall, the remake, which I find ironically funny. But yeah, so basically I've got 4 piles of Blu-rays here, and they are basically, I can't believe I actually watched that. There's a pile of stuff I've never fucking opened, which will be interesting. There's a pile of rare as fuck stuff, which I think's rare, but I haven't really gotten dibble-dabbled into like, oh look at this box set and all that. I've just made random piles of stuff and made another random fucking video. So yeah, first pile. I think this is meant to be the rare pile, but again, okay, first up, mastered in 4K. Can you remember these? Blu-rays that are mastered in 4K. Obviously came out before 4K players came out. There was a series of them, mainly, I think it's Sony Pictures that did it, optimised in 4K tellies. So yeah, Ghostbusters in blue. Obviously 4K became black box format, and blue was Blu-ray. So yeah, you wouldn't walk in and see these in the streets these days. But yeah, one what's really I think rare, the Terminator 1 to 4 box set. I picked this up just travelling around. It's got £2 written on there. It's just writes hell. You know, the Terminator. There isn't a box set. There was a box set of 1 to 4, but there isn't a box set of 1 to 6. As I said, I find that quite rare to get a hold of. It'll probably just be on Music Magpie and stuff like that. Film I think's underrated. Frankenstein Fury. Obviously Blair Witch Project with Frankenstein. Really bad cover. He looks like Bigfoot meets foot in Frankenstein. It's got some very scary imagery in that. Next up, I thought this would have seen more of a resurgence, but Cube. Lionsgate film, obviously it's got some extra features. It's the 15th anniversary stuff. Obviously classic VHS back in the day. But we've never had really, is it Cube 2 and Cube 0? I've never been out over here. Again, before there was Cube. And that's a nice little Blu-ray one on there. And then this is kind of seemed to be like a recommendations, because that Uncle Peckerhead, it's not rare at all, but that is an absolutely awesome fucking movie. And yeah, Uncle Peckerhead. So that was probably a rare, I don't know, rare recommend pile. But again, I'm only doing this video so I can get rid of these piles and sound it wrong, and sort the rest of the stuff out. So this pile is essentially quite a rare pile, I would say. This is the other one. So you got Super with a slipcover. Now Super's been on the channel, I think it was a fast forward review. Obviously a James Gunn movie before James Gunn really got into the Guardians, wasn't it? Kevin Bacon's in there. Really funny, got some really good stuff. Obviously came along the same time as Kick-Ass. But yeah, as I said, I thought that would be finding more home. Obviously the exclusive Jay and Silent Bob the reboot with the original cover. Obviously blink and you miss it, that came out and just disappeared. Pretty batshit crazy. Quite a rare movie and I recommend it. It's called Hustlers. With a slipcover. This is a wacky cast. You got Brendan Fraser, Elijah Wood, Vincent D'Onofrio, Thomas Jane, Lucas Haas, Norman Reedus, Matt Dillon and Paul Walker. It basically much jumps over, pulls a bit of Pulp Fiction kind of stories around a pawn shop. It's really good. Ghost Shark with an augmented front cover. Obviously you're not safe even on slip inside the bath or anything, and obviously they actually based the shark off Jaws, Bruce the Shark. It's even got the locked jaw. Obviously Urban Shark never came out, it's a sequel, but yeah, you don't really see that one there. And this thing, right, that movie, obviously Monster label, they appeared about 10 years back. They were banging films out, but they were ridiculously priced. I think the company's long gone, but that is one of the worst Bigfoot movies. And if you obviously followed the channel for ages, you know that the original copy I had, this kept appearing at all kinds of stuff. It even ended up in cat litter once, and it just kept coming back. It was a film that I can't believe isn't available. Stargate, obviously director's commentary on this and the uncut variant, obviously hasn't had a souped up edition. Belongs on Optimum Home Release. Studio Canal, obviously done the John Carpenter's, the special edition box sets and stuff like that. Stargate having, you know, Stargate Atlantis came out on Blu-ray I think last year or something. But when you think about how many 10 seasons of Stargate Atlantis had 6 seasons, which is really good, Atlantis mind. And then the Universe one, which was a fart and a miss. You've got all that, and you think, well, why is Stargate not available? And it's Roland Emmerich and all that kind of stuff. And then another one, what's really rare on Blu-ray, Friday. Obviously released entertainment and video. Obviously the rest of them I don't think were released. And Friday has become so rare. The box set's gone, and it's kind of like weird. New Line Cinema. Obviously the artwork's different, because obviously the artwork on the originals them sitting on the porch. So that was meant to be the rare pile. This pile is like, it was bad. So first up we've got Speed Racer. My god, slipcover though as well. Do not remember that at all. So it's going down there. The artist, I tried. Never again. Last Nights. Oh, Morgan Freeman, Clive Owen. Oh, poop. Obviously, on the channel before, Independence Day, Resurgence. You cannot watch this unless your Blu-ray is connected to the internet. It just will not have it. You need to be connected to the internet for a clusterfuck that is. I don't even know where they've come from. Clusterfuck that is. That. So yeah. Don't remember this at all, but it got in the pile. But a lovely black box edition. Antonio Banderas just knocking out the fucking sci-fi-ish That was pants. Obviously Ethan Hawke and Emma Watson. Pants, not as pants as The Arena with Samuel L. Jackson, who looks like he's shit in your bed. He literally looks like he's shit in your bed. That was shit. Wesley Snipes fan, but final recall, or recall in some companies. Wesley Snipes running around the jungle before he has a little bit of a comeback. Made some quick movies. This was more recently as well. Bruce Willis and Mickey Rourke does the whole thing when the names are the wrong way around. I had no idea what this was and what it is. It's like fucking mutants in prison and stuff. It's fucking batshit crazy. Dazzler though seem to have crazy ass films and then just knock the prices through the roof. I think films as well, like for example, that one Chuck on the Floor, Dazzler. Their prices go through the roof. Like, drop the prices, get them sold, get them out there. Do you know what I mean? It's like people eventually will buy something if it's cheap, like at the end of the day. But who sits on all this kind of stuff? Right, again, oof, howl. And then we're not talking true foxes. Sean Perdweed, Words With You. Obviously, The Descent name checked on the front, and Woman in Black. This was really, really bad. And obviously, Sean Perdweed in one of the best werewolf movies ever, Dog Soldiers. Really, yeah. And last but not least, The Gallow Walkers. Again, this was mentally well packaged, and it's horrible. Wesley Snipes, a fucking, I don't know, fucking zombie killer in the fucking West. I mean, even look at his fucking head. Pants. So yeah, that was the crap pile. Okay, so this is the pile I've never actually opened. So first off, 12 Monkeys is there, but it's there because I've never actually opened 12 Monkeys 2. Obviously season 1 to 4 is now out, but they're now out individually. I love 12 Monkeys, the original, and I was getting into this, but I don't know, I stopped. I need to get back into it. Mitch is always telling us to watch it. Dynamo, I only got this because my actually friend directed it, but I've never opened it. It's still sealed. Series 2. Sorry, Mark. Another friend film. I've got this on DVD, but just never got around to watch it on Blu-ray. Blood and Bone, obviously JJ Perry, who I got to work with in the tournament, who did a lot of the action fight scenes, who's went on to do stuff like Day Watch and stuff like now. He's just done that Killer's Game, whatever it is, with Dave Bautista. Amazing fight guy, amazing guy, but obviously, yeah, quite rare. Devil's Double, I have 2 versions of this. Actually, I do have 2, but this wasn't sealed, so I did lie about Total Recall before, but I do have it, or I got rid of it. Black Box Edition, 3D cover. Quite a good film. A really good film. Never been opened. HD DVD. Jimi Hendrix. £1.50. Also uses DVD players. So yeah, that's quite cool. So again, just leave that one sealed. But now, bought this a lifetime ago. I bought this about 14 years ago. Probably through HMV's first administration, when they had the Blue X's, and they had a big clear out of box sets. It was crazy. Never seen them, never opened it, sat on the shelf. Never opened this, but you probably realise why. The Goonies Super Deluxe Steelbook. Obviously there's even a new Steelbook out of it now. I have no idea what's inside it. It's never been opened. It's kind of just one of the ones that sits on the shelf. Next up, never opened it, never seen it. Harry Brown. And you think you've never seen Harry Brown? Yeah, I've never seen Harry Brown, and my cousin actually made it. And Gary, who I got to work with, who unfortunately we lost last year, Gary Young, wrote the tournament extras, and obviously they were talking about this then, and obviously, you know, I just kind of like, it's kind of weird. A lot of the people I worked with at the time, I kind of haven't watched their stuff because I always go, I could have done better. I just hadn't remembered the ceiling there for a minute. I'm fucking casting a shadow. But I'm gonna have to have the legend that is Dan Connor come to look at this fucking ceiling. Anyway, next up, Robot Chicken from Mexico. It's never been on TV yet. Season 5. Found it at a boot sale. 20 episodes. Yeah, it's made in Mexico. Kind of looks like a bootleg, but again, will it play? Won't it play? I just like it's sealed. Wow, this one's really old. It's even still got my name on the Star Fox, Mason. $6.99. Check that sticker out. It's a slipcase. Never seen it. Obviously, I'm aware that it is in an alternative language. I bought the book and was trying to read the book. But I kind of like these like that because I've never watched it, and kind of like, again, this. Prisoners, obviously I lent this to my friend Gordon. He lost it, had to buy us a new one. Never got around to reopening it, but Prisoners is a really good film, but it's not open. Seen this because Autumn Marisa is absolutely stunning. She's in The Lost Boys too, but she rides a guy at the start of this. It's very graphic, then puts an AK-47 to his face. It's never been opened, and actually got normally £6, normally £12 now, £6 on the front. So all like a nice cover. What was that? Holy shit! That's so weird. Okay, so that's really weird actually, right? I picked it up for £1 at I think maybe Stanley charity shop last year or something, year before, and that's fell out is someone's receipt, and it is from HMV Gateshead where I work. It was bought on the 27th of August 2010 at 6 minutes past. It's got its points cards. So yeah, it's that's really fucking crazy. That obviously now we're not getting these receipts, but I didn't even know that was fucking in there. There we go, get back in there. Right, last two. Scorpion King, never opened it, have seen it. But obviously I used to live next door to Kelly Who. Did you know that? True story. Again, picked it up for £2 and a sticker of death I can't get off, but again, should have been on the watch pile. And last but not least, from a long time ago, the Hunter TV series, never opened it. And why did I pick it up? Because it went down to £1. So the label, which I think is E1, a supplier pretty much like, again, what I was saying before, dropped the prices down. They dropped loads of Blu-rays down to £1, just like cleared them out, like about, it was in the old shop. So yeah, like, okay, it's been sitting on the shelf. But yeah, never got around to watching it. Watched her recently in Triangle, tried to rewatch that. So anyway, this has just been a random video of content, and yeah, I'll see you in the outtakes. Aye. It wasn't the cards to do. I mean, it might have been like that for ages. I just never noticed. What, the joys of building. Yeah, this is the end. I went to look up the loft and I went, no, I've got some stuff to do. So this is the end of this video. There'll be a video like this down the line when I actually go up there and go, right, okay, need to sort the ceilings out. Like the ceiling here. Yeah, it's a bit wild in this ceiling. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.